Hi guys, happy Sunday with Satan. What did you guys think about my Conjuring 3 review? Yeah, I don't think a lot of people are really happy with me about it, but I really honestly don't care. So, today we are going to go back into traditional craft, and we have herb craft and Wortcunning. So, well, herbal magic and Wortcunning. So this is pretty interesting stuff, and yeah, I just think you guys will like this. So, and it has a few, different spells, general purpose spells, and then we'll get into, how, we already went into how magic works, and, why it works, and I've noticed a lot of people that are actually, starting to use magic, they're telling me that, their body gets really hot. It's like, you're burning up. Yeah, it's because it goes through your entire body. Magic is inside your blood, so of course it's going to raise your blood pressure a bit. Now, I don't think it's going to, raise it to the extent of you need to go to the doctor and get, put on blood pressure medication. I mean, it could, if that's all you're doing is magic, like 24/7, all the time, like really extensive, treading the mill and chanting and, falling down until you're exhausted. That could be an issue. But you need to have a really good balance between your magical practices and mundane life. You've got to incorporate and integrate both. So you have got to have a good balance. So if you do a big bout of magic, go out and treat yourself, I don't know, to an ice cream cone. Do people even do that anymore? I mean, I don't know what people do anymore. I mean, we do that. But I don't know what you guys like to, go out and treat yourselves to. So if it's a little bit of recreational fun, well, then go for it. It's all for it. I'm sure the ice cream would taste better too afterwards. So, okay, herbal magic and Wortcunning. So, herbal magic in itself is a vast field. Obviously, it's a very vast field, and it takes many, many years of study to master. It's ridiculous. Yeah, you might as well take a course or go to a correspondence school for botany and herbs. Herbal medicine, because it is so. It's not that it's working with the plants and the energy and the magic within them. That's not that. It's not that. It's the the medicinal parts of the plant. Is it poisonous? What parts do you want to not touch? I mean, it's like you can't tell. You have to pull it at a certain time, etc. All right, so here it is. Only possible to give an idea of the art. So, I mean, since you have to have, extensive, I mean, go outside, go to the woods, get a really good, up-to-date guidebook, field book on herbs. Go outside, see if you can find them. If you can't, I don't know. It's just a very touchy issue, especially with herbs. It has been, too, since I was just starting out practicing. I mean, reading herbs, it's like, okay, so you can't get this herb here in the United States. You can't use this herb here in the United States. If you drink too much of this tea, you can die. I'm like, no. Anyways. Okay, so Wortcunning is the Anglo-Saxon term meaning knowledge of herbs. Wort, herb, cunning, knowledge. Wise man, wise woman. So a wort is a leafy plant, as opposed to a vegetable or a tree, and the cunning part referring more to the esoteric knowledge of the same. So yeah, we have the mundane world of the plant, and then we have the esoteric side, which is the inside. Now this term is often applied to herbal medicine, but covers the wider field of magic and spellcasting also. So we will continue the use of charms as examined in the previous section, and now apply this to the use of herbs, which is incredible. Keep it simple. If you're starting out, keep it simple. Don't confuse yourself and don't make yourself go crazy, because we don't want that, do we? Now, no. So, we have seen how a charm can be composed, and now we will include the use of herbs in this, now in the form of creating magical pouches or charm bags, using the herbs themselves. So this gets fun. It's really fun. You can do simple ones like sleep, lavender, one herb, or chamomile and lavender, bringing two components into one. So please don't make yourself go crazy over herbs. Obviously, when creating any magical pouch, you first need to decide what it will be for. Necessity should always dictate this, not desire. Never create a magical pouch for fun, or it's just not going to work. You're going to piss something off. So this is the cardinal rule in the wider field of spellcrafting too. Always it's dictated by necessity and not desire. So now, having decided what you are making the pouch for, you need to select the herbs that will help you. So all herbs and plants have their own abilities and associated correspondences, and you need to pick the ones that will aid you in your particular work. So there are many books listing the attributes and magical correspondences of herbs, many of which contradict each other. So if one doesn't feel right, if it doesn't feel right to you, move on. Move on. If one herb feels right for love, and it's completely not, like cayenne pepper, I guess you could use that for love, but I mean, sleep. Say sleep. Cayenne pepper. How is that going to make you sleep? That's something spicy. It's going to spice you up. It's going to spice the work up. If it feels right to you, and if it feels like, an herb that you can use for, or a pepper, a vegetable, that you can use for sleep, then I would actually use it. So the intuition won't, it's your roadmap. So now try to find one or two with which you feel confident and stick to these only. This confusion will only arise if you keep swapping your correspondences, and so don't do that, yeah. I mean, it's even good if you can actually write down the herbs that you particularly use, and then, your own correspondences, kind of meditate with the herbs and really get to know them, like we do with the genealogy, the spirit, or the spirits of the land and the natural guardians of the land. So now after a while, you will begin to learn the uses of each herb to your own satisfaction and can dispense with the books. So you won't need the books. I mean, the herbs that I work with, I've been working with since I've been like 13. So, I mean, it's not bad. You may even find some new correspondences for yourself. So much the better. Also, if a book prescribes a certain plant for a certain use, your intuition suggests another, go with it. In magic, your intuition is it's often right. So once you have decided on the herbs to use, you need to obtain them. This is the pain in itself. It really is. But if you want to take it to a different level and actually, do it like a meditative, contemplating, if you're going out to find the herbs yourself, yeah, you could, really get in touch with nature and have a really good time. Take a little bit of whatever you like to drink or a little snack and go out and, feed the nature spirits and the dryads and whatever else, and give them a little of your food, your drink, libation. And it could be a really beautiful time. So, there are two main ways of doing this, of gathering herbs. You should either collect them from the wild or your garden yourself, or you can buy them. I buy mine, except for the ones that I have hanging. So, I mean, those ones you guys always see. I don't know if you can see them. My sweet basil, my sage, my ceremonial white sage, I all grew myself. So, there are advantages and disadvantages with both of these methods. If collecting the herbs yourself, you have the benefit of knowing that they have been collected correctly. So, taken care of, respectfully, the right moon phase. So the right moon phase, sun phase, time, day of year, correct attributes towards the plant, etc. So yeah, you have a better connection with the plants. Now, but the plants you need might not always be available or in season. This is why many crafters become invertible collectors of empty bottles and jars. 28 years of collecting bottles and jars. It is the most ridiculous thing I have ever collected in my entire life, but it's a necessity. So, collect the plants in their correct season, dry them, and keep them for future use. You will swiftly find that you will build up a sizable collection for all uses, so the alternative is to buy them already picked and dried from a reputable supplier. Art of the Root. Root of the Art. One of them, I think I got it backward, Art of the Root. That is where I get mine. So, very, kind of pricey, but worth it. So this has the advantage of ease of access when a plant is out of season, rare, or otherwise unavailable, but you have not collected it yourself. Therefore, you do not know when or how it was collected or how old it is. Use your intuition big time on that one. Big time when you're selecting your herbs online. You can't touch them, you can't smell them, but you can get a very good psychic sense with them, for them. So the choice is actually the individual's. He says here, but he finds it much more beneficial to collect his own, only using shop-bought ones when it's a rare, hard to find ingredient. That would be my case, like mandrake root. I cannot grow one here, a mandrake plant. There's a lot of herbs I cannot grow. They say it's the aloe vera is the hardest herb to kill. Nope, no it's not. I killed it. I have praying hands plant that I've had for 13 years, coming up on the 9th. Yep. And I've kept that alive. I don't know how that's been alive for that long. So now, having decided upon and obtained your herbs for your specific purpose, you need to infuse these with a magical energy and instruct them in their work. So, that's basically what we talked about earlier, just kind of, letting your own, just let your imagination go. Don't let your imagination go, but focus on the plant and power it, talk to it mentally, you're always going to have a mental telepathy thing going on with your plants there. We'll go on with the spell work tomorrow, actually. But yeah, it's fun. It's nice. It's really nice, especially when you have your own herbs and you make your own sage bundles and your cedar bundles, or cedar, sage, and pine. That bundle. Literally, when we were doing the pine trees, cutting them down and everything because of the ice storms, I feel really bad because of the dryads. I don't know if they're pissed off at me, if they hate my guts or something, but I don't think they do. I don't get that feeling. It's when I go out there, so it's better. I'm trimming the lilac tree, thinking, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm sorry. I have to do this. It's not my choice. So I'm like, okay, so hopefully, they're not, upset with me. But that's my thing, is what if I'm pissing them off? What if they hate my guts? They don't help you. If you're going to make them mad, they're not going to help you. So, but yeah, just, being outside. I have so much, land. Herbs. All kinds of herbs everywhere. So it's pretty interesting. Very interesting. And don't be ridiculous like I was when I was younger and mistake lavender for Jimson weed. Jimson weed does look like lavender. Do not ever mistake that herb for lavender. If all else fails, buy your lavender. Literally, you can get lavender everywhere, and it's one of the best herbs. It has antioxidant properties to it. It has it aids in insomnia. The good folk or the fairy folk, they like it. The dryads like it. A lot of spirits like it. So it's pretty good stuff. I love it. But yeah, the scent. Scent has a lot to do with magic. It triggers the brain, so it can actually take you into a different state of consciousness. Or it can actually alter your consciousness so much that you actually leave your body. So it's pretty interesting. Very interesting stuff. And then the whole witches, the flying ointment that originated back in like the 14th century, right? The salve. So those are some narcotic plants, datura, all kinds of, toxins and stuff, wolfbane, henbane. And you don't want to mess with those because, you don't know what it's going to do to your brain. You don't know if you're going to get stuck in a state of psychosis, a state of, of pure mania, of, madness. You can really, you just do your research on herbs. Please, do your research on herbs. Because people, we have people here. I know a guy that smoked Jimson weed, and it permanently messed his brain up. So just, get a good source. Do some, give yourself a day for a field trip and go out into your local park and see if you can find different herbs. Like dill. Dill is very easy to find. Parsley, very easy to find. What else is really easy to find? Clover. Clover is really good, and it's very, very plentiful. African violet grows underneath pine trees. I have a ton of African violet out there. What else? A lot. There's a lot. Dandelions. Those are herbs. So pretty much, anything that you can think of. We have yarrow, or yucca or yucca. I think it's yucca. Those, it's a very masculine plant. Lily of the valley growing in the north, which I love. I love the lily of the valley. It's one of my favorite. What else? We have regular lilies, but they make me sick. I don't like the smell. Lily of the valley is a very distinct smell. Very different from actual lilies. So, alright, let's see if we can do some coffee talk. Whoever asked me about the Unholy 1988, the movie, I'll have to rewatch it. It's been so long. It's been like 15 years since I've seen it. Literally about 15. So I'll have to see that movie, and it is based on a true story. So yeah. Okay. But yeah, I didn't really wanna. I mean, yes, I did mean everything I said in my video yesterday about the Warrens, and I think it's ridiculous that they still, get the money. I just don't think that they should be getting it at all. Okay, anyways, coffee talk. Sorry. No, those people, that couple, they are the ones. And it's funny because this is very psychological, very refined methods of manipulating people, and this was really good for Ed and Lorraine. Ed would find a house and sketch it. They'd sit outside the house and sketch the house, Ed would, and paint it, and then have Lorraine go up. This is where I think he had control over her. Go up to the house and ask if they would like to buy the painting that he just did of his house. That instigated. Okay, so he thought the houses were haunted. Lorraine picked the houses. There we go. That's how those two got into that. So that's a really sneaky way of getting into a house and then feeding the fear of somebody. And Lorraine herself said, if you only give it recognition, then it's going to wreak havoc on you. They gave everything recognition, so it's their fault. I still think they should have been tried. You don't just call the police any day, these days and say, hey, this is going to happen. You're going to go to jail. They're going to think it's you. I'm like, wow. Anyways. Donna Melick, hello. Michael, hello. Kenneth Vernon, hello. Lady Witch, hi. Cindy Miller, shout out. Santa Muerte on a Harley. I love that. Brent Edwards, Lord Welb. The Partial Sun, hello, hello, hello. Cara, Lay, Lacusta, hi, how are you? Nice, thank you. Oh, a year ago? Wow. Oh, Working with Azazel, I love that one. Jay Phoenix, hi you. Beetle Depp 3000, hello. I don't know what that song is, I'm sorry. Diane Hannon, hello, hello. Alexandra Hill, hello. Hello, hello. Beltane's spelled either way. Ava Lagasse. Hi. None of your business. I love that. That's amazing. Awakened Pisces Boston bitch. Hi. Susie Civiter. Wow, you guys are still going on. My Queen of Negativity. Kate the Witch. J. Anthony W. Hello. Katsuri M. Hi. No, I'm sorry. Hi. Olivia Joe. Hello. Lisa Oaks. Hi, my love. How are you? Smokey Shake. You guys are amazing. Sky Sullivan. Hi, love. How are you? S. Chloe Flores. Hello. Hello, hello. Cat Braun. Wow. Wow, I missed you. Oh, you're so cute. I love you. Honey M. Hi. Janelle Longoria. Hello, hello. Alexandra Falcon Moon. Hello. I Shakes a Booty. Yeah, my hair did get better. It came back thicker after the kratom. You ruined it. Came back a lot thicker. And it's not going anywhere. The Spider Monkey. Ooh, Sphinx Tails. You guys had the hair loss too with kratom. Yeah, no, just stay away from it. It's terrible. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. Jasper Quinzel. Hi, you. Okay, so stay away from kratom. It's not an herb. I don't know what it is. It's evil. Very evil. But alright, guys. All about herbs on Sundays with Satan. So, you know what that means. Tonight, of course. Yes, always. So, everybody please be safe. Stay healthy. Don't go nowhere. I love you guys. Vera Farmiga, I have tweeted you that you need to stay out of basements. I don't care if you're in a movie, if you're not, just stay out. If there's a tornado coming, hit the basement. Other than that, no. We want you here. We love you. So, but alright guys, I love you all with all my heart. All the way from Venus, always. All the way back down. And thank you guys for all your amazing comments that I'm finally getting to read. It's amazing. It's like a new book for me. It's like something came in the mail and I have a present. So I love it. Thank you guys. And I will see you all tomorrow. I love you guys.